Did Arnold Schwarzenegger just take a sledgehammer to Melania Trump? Did Arnold Schwarzenegger just deliver one of the most unexpected burns of the year? The action star turned politician has never shied away from clashing with Donald Trump, but this time, it seems he's set his sights on someone nobody expected, Melania Trump. What did Arnold say that has Trump reportedly seeing red? Why is Melania suddenly in the crossfire? And how did this unexpected celebrity feud become the internet's latest obsession? Buckle up because this one is wild. President Donald Trump sought to overturn the results of a fair election. He misled the public with lies, pushing a baseless narrative of fraud. My father and our neighbors were among those misled, and I've seen firsthand where such deception can lead. History will remember President Trump as a failed leader, and he will likely go down as one of the worst presidents ever. The only silver lining? Soon, he will be as irrelevant as an old tweet. But what about the elected officials who stood by his lies and supported his treachery? For years, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump have been locked in an ongoing rivalry, one that has played out both in politics and in public jabs. It all started during their days on The Celebrity Apprentice, when Schwarzenegger stepped in as host after Trump left to pursue his political ambitions. Trump never wanted to let go of a grudge, spent years taking shots at Arnold's hosting abilities, mocking him over ratings and acting as if the show's performance was some kind of personal victory. But the rivalry took a much sharper turn when Schwarzenegger openly criticized Trump's presidency. "President Trump, I just saw your press conference with Putin, and it was embarrassing," Schwarzenegger once said in a scathing video. "You stood there like a little wet noodle, like a little fanboy. I was asking myself, when are you going to ask him for an autograph or a selfie?" Schwarzenegger accused Trump of selling out America's intelligence community and betraying the country at the Helsinki summit. Their back-and-forth feuding has been marked by Twitter jabs, passive-aggressive public statements, and even a few direct insults. But through it all, there was an unspoken rule: leave Melania out of it. That is until now. Melania Trump, the silent observer. Melania Trump has long mastered the art of being a political enigma. While her husband thrives on theatrics and controversy, Melania exudes a carefully maintained aura of calm detachment. Whether standing beside Trump at rallies or brushing off scandals, she has perfected the ability to blend into the background, wearing her signature sunglasses and an unreadable expression. She was never one to engage in political mudslinging, and for the most part, the world seemed to respect that. Even as Trump's presidency faced fierce criticism, Melania rarely found herself in the crossfire. She was seen as an observer rather than a participant, someone who stood silently as the storm raged around her. That's what made Arnold Schwarzenegger's latest remark so shocking. The unexpected dig that broke the internet. The whole situation started innocently enough. Schwarzenegger sat down for an interview to discuss topics like climate change, fitness at 77, and his work in public service. But somewhere between talking about solar energy and weightlifting, the conversation took an unexpected turn. The interviewer casually brought up political leadership in 2025, and without hesitation, Arnold dropped a bombshell statement that instantly went viral. "At least I never had to hide behind my wife." At first, the interviewer let out an awkward laugh, probably assuming it was just a throwaway joke. But the internet immediately ran with it. Within minutes, "Hasta la vista, Melania" was trending. Memes were being created at lightning speed, and TikTok users were remixing Schwarzenegger's statement with Terminator sound effects. People immediately began speculating. What did Arnold mean? Was he taking a jab at Melania's passive role in Trump's presidency? Was he accusing Trump of using his wife as a PR shield every time he faced criticism? Or was this some kind of delayed revenge for a long-forgotten side-eye Melania might have given him at a charity gala back in 2010? Arnold's history of clashes with Trump. This isn't the first time Arnold has called Trump out in a way that grabs headlines. Years ago, when Trump slashed funding for after-school programs, Schwarzenegger delivered a scathing rebuke. Why does the President of the United States cut after-school programs and remove $1.2 billion from children's education? Schwarzenegger demanded. Trump promised us he wanted to make America great again. But you don't make America great by taking money from kids and robbing them blind. Then there was the infamous Apprentice drama. Trump repeatedly attacked Schwarzenegger over poor ratings, blaming him for the show's decline. But Arnold wasn't having it. It's funny, he said at the time. If Trump had just kept his mouth shut and not told everyone he was still the executive producer, the show would have had great ratings. But because people hate him, they left. Advertisers left. The audience left. And I got caught in the middle of his political mess. The two have thrown punches back and forth for years, but Melania had always been off limits, until now. The internet reacts, a celebrity showdown no one saw coming. Nobody had Schwarzenegger versus Melania Trump on their 2025 bingo card, but here we are. As the internet processed what had just happened, two distinct reactions emerged. On one side, Arnold's fans hailed him as a savage grandpa, applauding him for delivering a direct hit to the Trump family. The memes came rolling in, Schwarzenegger photoshopped as the Terminator, holding a cardboard sign that read, "Free Melania." On the other side, Trump supporters rushed to defend Melania, accusing Arnold of being just another Hollywood elitist, taking cheap shots at the former First Lady. And then, in true internet fashion, the conspiracy theory started. Some users speculated that Arnold had planned the comment for months, waiting for the perfect moment to drop it. Others joked that this was part of a secret Austrian plot to infiltrate American politics through protein powder and deadpan one-liners. One thing was clear, nobody could look away. Schwarzenegger's silence fuels the fire. Perhaps the best part of all this? Arnold never clarified what he meant. He simply sat back, smirking, as the internet went into meltdown mode. The ambiguity only made the moment more legendary. Was it an offhand remark? A carefully calculated insult? No one knows. And that's exactly why people couldn't stop talking about it. Meanwhile, Trump remained strangely silent, a rare occurrence for a man who usually responds to every perceived slight within minutes. As the internet dissected every possible meaning behind Arnold's words, Melania, true to form, remained unbothered, sticking to her usual strategy of letting the chaos unfold around her. Final thoughts, a celebrity feud for the ages. If history has taught us anything, it's that Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't hold back when it comes to Trump. Their ongoing feud has been playing out for years, full of public jabs, Twitter wars, and awkward apprentice drama. But by taking aim at Melania, Arnold took things to a whole new level, one that no one saw coming. Will Trump respond? Will Arnold double down? Or will Melania, for the first time ever, break her silence? One thing's for sure, this unexpected celebrity showdown is far from over.